5 cars that you can get easier than the 2023 C8 Z06. I decided to do a review on this car. So let's first. Hello guys, and welcome back to the Frank's Most channel. This is my personal top 5 cars that you can get in case that you're not gonna be available to get the 2023 C8 Z06. I decided to do this list after talking with my friends, and we make a list of similar cars with similar performance and similar price. Some will be lower, some might be higher, but we decided to do this list because things not looking great for the 2023 Z06 right now. And in case that you not, let's say you cannot get this car, what would be your plan B? So I'm on the list to get this car. I'm number 1 on the list actually. But what if, it's just what if, what other car can you get to replace this car? So let's waste no time and let's go. Number 1, 2017 Audi R8 V10 Quattro. This is the all-wheel drive version. It has 610 horsepower, 413 pound-feet of torque, with a 5.2 liter V10 natural aspirate. That's what we want. That's why we want the Z06 for the engine sound. So you have no problem with this car. You have a V10, you have a bigger engine with a good performance, you have all-wheel drive, you have mid-engine as well, and it has a top speed of 200 miles an hour, 0 to 60, 3 seconds, quarter mile of time, 10.9. So this is not a slow car at all. This is a good car. Yes, it's not new, it's not 2022, 2023, it's 2017, but you'll find one of these with low miles and you can get a good car. As you can see on the screen, the price is $159,000. You can find cheaper ones like $135,000, $140,000 with the crazy market that is nowadays. Obviously, this 2023 Z06, it won't cost that much, but depends on how you spec the car. What trim do you choose? If you're gonna pay over the MSRP, that's my case. So I made the list that I made in this video is cars like they go from 100,000 to 150, 160,000 tops, just to find cars that they similar on performance, similar on looks, similar on the price as well. Even though we don't know the price yet for the Z06, but worst case scenario, if you spec the car and over the MSRP. Alright guys, so before I jump into number 2, I just want to let you guys know that my wish is that if you are on the list to get this car, just like me, my wish that you get a 2023 C8 Z06. Like I can't wait any longer for get this car in my hands. But in this list, it's not. I'm not trying to say that this car are better than the Z06. This needs to be proven. Nobody owns a Z06 yet, so we need to see if the car is reliable. When the new engine is gonna have some problems. We don't know none of that. But I just want to let you know that this car, that doesn't mean they're better. It's just my personal second choice in case I didn't, for some crazy reason, I'm not gonna be available to get a Z06. So let's keep going to the number 2. Okay, 2015 911 GT3. This is the regular version. This is not the RS, but performance is great. You have 475 horsepower, 324 pound-feet of torque, 3.8 engine natural aspirate, and for the inline 6-cylinder, 7-speed dual clutch transmission. For those who complain that the new C8 it doesn't come standard, it doesn't come with manual transmission, well, guess what? This one is available with a 6-speed manual transmission for those who want to have the feeling of the manual transmission. All right, 0 to 60, 3.1 seconds, quarter mile, 11.3 seconds. So obviously, you know, this is a mid-engine car. It's been proven that the car is reliable. Another good thing about this car is that it really holds its value. Really holds its value. I have a friend, he has a 2008. He has like 35,000 miles, and his car costs like between $95,000 and $110,000 for a 2008 911. Like, that's crazy. So I wanna leave that out there. So this is number 2 in the list. It will be a good car. It will give you a nice performance. You will have the engine sound and everything that you're looking for in a C06, except for the looks. The downgrade of this car for me in the list, so I have it on the bottom, is the looks. Like, most of the Porsche, they all look the same, and that's why it's on the bottom of my list. But it will be a good car, like a forever car to have. You can have fun, you can tune it, you can do a lot of things to it. All right, so let's jump into number 3. Next on my list, this is one of my favorite, or maybe my favorite, will be most likely my other choice in case I cannot get the C8 Z06 2021 Lexus LC 500, especially this one, Inspiration Series. Only 100 were made for this version. It's like a total blackout Lexus with a better suspension. Power in this car, not the best, not the greatest, but good enough. 471 horsepower for a natural aspirate 5.0 V8 with a 10-speed automatic transmission with a dual clutch. This car is only rear-wheel drive. It's front engine. It's not mid-engine. This car is front engine. 0 to 60, 4.5 seconds. Quarter mile, 13 seconds around. So the price, as you can see that in the screen, not bad at all for a 2021 car. What I like about this car is that it's not the fastest on the list. It actually will be the slower on the list, but you can say 100% it will be the most reliable on the list. And I love the look as well. You don't see many on the street. And what I like also is that since it's Toyota, Lexus, the tuning community will be doing great things with this car. So if I decide to get this car, I will wait for the tuning community to start doing stuff to it. And I'm pretty sure with a nice tuning with this car, supercharger or turbocharged, this car easily with a V8 could make easily 600, 700 horsepower easy to the wheels. So this is number 3. So now let's jump to number 4. Okay, so we have Acura / Honda 2017 Acura NSX 3.5 liter V6, 573 horsepower, with 3 electric motors. 2 of the electric motors go to the front, so the car is pretty much all-wheel drive, 9-speed automatic transmission. For 136, 140 grand, this car is pretty much what the news about the new C8 is circulating, the E-Ray. It will be a mid-engine with 2 electric motors in the front. So I'm a Honda guy and I like this car. It could be my second personal choice. What I don't like about this car is there is no engine sound. Like, you have to do aftermarket exhaust and modify probably the downpipes, a lot of things to get a little of the engine sound. And that's the only thing I don't like about this car. But that, you can change that. You can upgrade the car. But it's a good car. It's reliable. It's tune friendly, not very, but you can tune it. There is company out there that you can tune the car, put a little more horsepower to it, and the price is not bad at all. The price is not bad at all, and you don't see many on the street as well. So the car is rare, in my opinion. I'm living in New York. I'm probably see like 4 tops since 2017. That's nothing. So this will be the number 4. Okay, guys. So number 5, 2020 or 2021 C8 Corvette Stingray. Why this car? Well, you have the looks, you have the performance, you have 495 horsepower, 470 pound-feet of torque, natural aspirate, 6.2 LT2 V8. And this car is easy to get right now. Yes, you have to pay more because of the market of the cars, but you can get this car right now. If you say, you know what, I'm not waiting for no C06. I just want the Corvette. I'm not planning to go to the track. The looks is pretty much very similar. I'm just gonna go get my C8 Stingray. I don't care. I still like it. I mean, come on. I almost got it on 2019. So this will be the number 5 on the list, and I think will be a good choice. If for some reason you cannot get the C06 because it's like 4 or 5 years waiting, you can go get your C8 Stingray. Easy as that. Like, you just have to Google one and go to your Chevy dealership. Next day, a week top, you get your C8 Stingray. Obviously, it's gonna be used, but you can find this car like with ridiculous miles, like 400 miles, 500 miles on the dash. Like, pretty much somebody bought it and they flip it, which sucks, or they just bought it and didn't like the car and they just sold it back to the dealer. So this is the number 5, guys. All right, guys, so that was my 5 top cars to get in case that I cannot get the C06. So leave your comment. Which car, if you cannot get the C06, which car would you get? Leave your comment down below. Let's talk about cars. Please like, consider subscribe, and see you next time.